man. Boy, this is an office you'd never get tired of coming into, eh?
No, this is
man,
great.
Oh man.
I think it would be fair to say that these days Robin Campbell's commute to the office is, well, just a little more relaxed. If he looks rather comfortable navigating these pristine waters of Maligne Lake, well, he's had a lot of practice. For over 30 years, he's been fishing and guiding on this national park gem.
So they say with a chronometer, you shouldn't touch it for 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just let it sit there.
I'll let it sit. Sorry, my impatience of
Stream fishing.
stream fishing.
Yeah.
As a former environment minister, a few eyebrows may have been raised over Robin's resurfacing as the president of the Coal Association of Canada.
Well, I think a lot of people don't realize that I actually spent over 30 years in the coal industry before I got involved in politics. I worked at Cardinal River, was actually just on the other side of the mountain range here, down in the Luscar area, and worked in the mine and worked for the United Mine Workers, and then got involved in politics. So, I'm a fourth-generation miner.
When it comes to the environmental record of the coal industry, Robin sees nothing to apologize for.
Well, I think the coal industry does a great job. I don't think we need to take a backseat to anybody when it comes to reclamation efforts and the work that we do looking after the environment. I mean, I think it's important for people to realize that we work in the area, we live in the area, we actually play in the area. So, as miners, we take a lot of pride in the job we do.
To illustrate his point, you could look to the Catamount site, now home to some of the largest bighorn rams to be found in the Rockies. Or you could point to the hundreds of acres donated to conservation groups like the Alberta Fish and Game Association along the shores of Maligne Lake, all of it reclaimed land that is now home to all kinds of wildlife. The fact that there is an active movement by the current government to shut down the coal industry in our province makes no sense to the former environment minister.
I look at the work that's been done over the years. I'm very proud of the work that we do in Alberta with the coal generation and with the power generators, and we have some of the cleanest coal in the world. I would like to see us do more in the area of research and technology and actually patenting that technology and selling it worldwide, because the fact of the matter is that the world's going to continue to use coal. It's plentiful, it's cheap, and developing countries want to have the same standard of living that we do. And to have that, you need power to build infrastructure. And so we're going to continue to see coal being used. And I think we could be leaders in that industry if we wanted to be.
Citing the need to increase wind-generated power, it's rather ironic the blades needed to generate that cleaner energy will come from coal.
Yeah, and that's the ironic piece about it. I mean, 70% of a wind turbine is steel. We have some of the highest quality coking coal anywhere in the world right here in Alberta. And so if you're going to go to renewable energy and build wind turbines, you need coal to do that.
There is little doubt Robin still has much to accomplish while working to save the Canadian coal industry. He's not ruling out a return to politics.
We'll see what happens. 3 years is a long ways away. See how my health is. See if I still have the drive. I mean, it's a tough job. Governing is not easy, and it's easy for people to criticize, government. But I tell you, once you're sitting there and you have to make that decision, knowing that it's going to affect a large number of constituents, it's a lot easier said than done.
Should he decide not to return to the political fishbowl, rest assured you'll find Robin casting to trout, where the biggest decision of the day is figuring out where and what the trout are feeding on.